Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another video. It is your boy Jaynarc. Today we got another what if scenario. We got Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry. And we're gonna see what it would look like if they both swap teams. They're both leading their teams in rushing yards, 1 and the 2. I think Saquon's still the 1, but Derrick Henry could be the 2. I know Josh Jacobs, my boy in the Packers, is up there too. So let's see how it looks like, So Saquon, when he made this sick play, when he hit that, spin move, hurdle, money. When he hit that move, everyone was going insane too, Like, they was like, yo, he's the greatest with that spin move and then the leap. And then when Derrick Henry had the longest rushing touchdown in Ravens history, when they were 1 and 2 against the Bills in one of his first few games as a Raven, he went off. And he's been doing well for the Ravens, same as Saquon for the Eagles. So let's see how it looks like when they swap teams. So Saquon's repping number 31 on the Ravens. So this is a preseason game, and we're just looking at how he looks like. Repping 30, we're going to have to change these numbers. And knowing that Saquon, as great as he is, the offensive line is definitely a bit different. Oh, spin move. I don't know if he picks up that first down, but he's got to make sure he don't get injured. This is the all Saquon drive right here. And then with a 3rd and inches, Lamar Saquon combo is kind of fire. Oh, leaving him wide open is crazy. Skirt, skirt. All right, he picks up the first down. I love to see that. We got to see how the Eagles look like with Derrick Henry. So Derrick Henry's here in the backfield, repping the 35. He looks so different here. I got to definitely change the numbers. They're doing a carry with him. Okay, picks up 3 yards. All right. I'm thinking Derrick and Saquon's easily both can have over 1,200 yards. That's a fight of the old. Motioning Derrick Henry to go out for a pass. Let's see how that looks like. Oh, Justin Madubuike. Okay, bet. We could have easily got the sack there, but I want to see what play Jalen was going to make. Yeah, them being on 2 different teams, their threads look so weird. But then again, we weren't expecting to see that. One was on the Giants, one was on the Titans before. So let's see. He's got another motion going on. And he's going to scramble. Freaking Jalen Hurts showing that ability. He's probably going to score a touchdown. Ooh, he gets stopped at the 1. So that's kind of how they look like. We're going to let the simulation handle the rest. The end of the game is here. Derrick Henry did finish off with a touchdown. And Saquon Barkley, there's similar numbers. Saquon did have a broken tackle, but nothing too crazy. It's a preseason game. So we're going to sim up to the point where they actually do meet in this season. So we're going to sim up to that point and see what their numbers are looking like. All right, so this is insanity. Saquon and the Ravens are 12-0, while Philly and Derrick Henry are 8-3. The numbers aren't what we expect it to be. Our offense is ranked first, though, or the Ravens' offense is ranked first, and their defense is whatever. Lamar is being Lamar. He only has gotten sacked 7 times. 13 touchdowns, 991 yards already for Saquon. He's averaging 5.5 yards per carry, while Lamar is actually running the ball quite well too himself. So, yeah, that's going on with the Ravens. While Derrick Henry has 10 touchdowns, 4.8 yards a carry, kind of a bit of less amount of attempts, but he has 786 rushing yards and 10 touchdowns. While Jalen Hurts also has 10 touchdowns, probably taken away from Saquon, or taken away from Derrick Henry. Saquon doesn't have a fumble, but Derrick Henry does have a fumble, so that's something to keep note of too. But surprisingly, the leading rushers, number 2 is Saquon. Number 1 is actually Kenneth Walker. So he's leading the way. So we got this big time matchup with the Eagles and the Ravens, and they're gonna be at the M&T Bank Stadium in Maryland. So let's see how this comes out to. All right, Eagles goes down. They get a field goal out of it. Ravens offense, they kick for 3, tied 3-3. Who would have thought? These banging offenses. Oh, Eagles end up scoring. Ravens end up scoring right back. Ravens get a stop. They're looking to score. They might score up 17-10. Oh, hold the ball to end the game. 3rd down, big field goal. And it looks like the Ravens will take the dub against the Eagles and keep their undefeated season alive. Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson both had similar stat lines. No one threw for more than 200 yards, only 1 touchdown each. 80 completion percentage for Lamar, while 68 for Jalen Hurts. No interceptions, so passer rating was really good. Saquon had 13 carries, 54 yards, 1 touchdown, so he was kind of shut down. Same thing with Derrick Henry, though, only 9 carries for 37 yards, so lackluster games for both of them at this point of the season. So that's something to keep in mind. So Saquon Barkley, the more explosive running back. which you could probably say is true because he's younger, but interesting that they're undefeated right now. So let's see how the end of the season looks like for both the Ravens and the Eagles. Bro, they lost to the Texans. They ended up going 15-2. From 13-0 to 15-2. A little bit peaked about that. But we're number 1 seed, and the Eagles are the number 1 seed. So both teams ended up being the number 1 seed anyways. So that's very surprising. Very surprising. So both teams being number 1 seed. So hopefully they can meet in the Super Bowl. That'd be amazing to see. Najee Harris led the league in rushing yards with 1,500 along with 15 touchdowns, while Ladd McConkey had 22 touchdowns and 1,500 yards. Wow. Mahomes threw 51 touchdown passes. You guys went off. Offense ranked 2nd in the league. I wonder who was first. While defense ranked first. Top defense, top offense. Number 1 offense went to the Chiefs. Number 2 went to the Eagles. To the Ravens. Number 4 went to the Eagles. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. They had more rushing touchdowns than passing touchdowns. 29 touchdowns for Lamar. 17 rushing touchdowns for Saquon, along with 1,200 yards, averaging 5.2 yards a carry, and he did end up fumbling. So, okay. So, Derrick Henry finished off with 8 more touchdowns, or 8 more yards than Derrick Henry, but had averaged 5.1 yards per carry and had 12 touchdowns, so a little bit less of touchdowns, but they both were the number 1 seed. Both were number 1 seed. Also, 22 catches, 275 yards, and 1 touchdown for Derrick Henry, something we also didn't keep in mind as well. So, obviously, the receiving aspect's pretty good, too. So, 3 receiving touchdowns for Saquon. So, kind of similar numbers, honestly, in the receiving end. So, they kind of had similar seasons, to be honest. You could argue that Saquon had a more explosive one, but they're both number 1 seeds. So, if they can meet in the Super Bowl, that'd be insane how much they could just impact their teams. So, they're facing the Jets. Ravens face the Jets in this game. I'm going to assume they take the dub here. Yeah, they end up winning 28-21. We're facing the Steelers in the conference championship. This is going to be a big-time matchup. Eagles also beat the Cardinals 30-19. So, 1 versus 5 on both ends. So, this should be good. We're actually going to go step onto the field and see what it looks like in terms of the moment. So, this is a classic scenario where the Steelers were 14-3 but could not beat the Ravens. Then Ravens better go down the field and score because we got to play. We have a Super Bowl to go to, or they have. Yeah, they do have a Super Bowl to go to. 3rd down alert. Lamar and the Ravens. Can y'all handle business? They do. They end up scoring. They get a stop. 4th quarter. See if the Steelers can handle business. The game is on the line. They end up scoring. Ravens. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Ravens are going to lose? 4 seconds to go. Wow. Ravens are going to lose. They can't get the job done. And it's raining too. They cannot get the job done. Lamar is going to throw it up to Zay Flowers, who comes down with it. But there's a penalty. Penalty on what? Pass interference? Defense? Oh my gosh. I got to skip past this. I can't see this. I can't see this. Do they not kick the field goal? Oh, I put them in position to win, bro. No way. They were literally put into position to win. What happened? I literally put them in position to win. No, bro. What happened, bro? I put y'all in position to win. Why did they not punt? Or why did they not kick the field goal? Stupid. Because I wanted to skip past it just to let simulation do it. They don't kick the field goal? They don't kick the field goal? Like, how does that even make sense? How does that even make sense? Home field advantage. Y'all don't kick the field goal, getting a whole PI. I'm just shocked. They don't. Okay. Let's look at the numbers. Lamar had a great game, right? Got that PI. 11 carries, 58 yards. I don't understand how they did not. Najee Harris had a reception for 37 yards. I went for a touchdown. They got a couple sacks, 2 sacks. Bro, what is this game, bro? I'll be sick to my stomach. I won't be sick, but if the Eagles make it with... If the Super Bowl is Eagles... Bruh. Oh, I'm sick to my stomach, bro. I'm actually sick to my stomach. We were supposed to make it. I know Saquon's a Pro Bowler. That's expected. I don't really care. Like, we already knew he's going to make the Pro Bowl. Let's see. If they could win the Super Bowl with Derrick Henry on the Eagles, then I guess they had the better season. They had the better season. We got to take a look at this recap, man. This recap is going to be very important. We're going to see who's going to win Coach of the Year, all that. This is by far Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. Wow, so the Eagles do end up winning. Offensive Player of the Year went to the rookie, Lad McConkey. Eagles won 34-10. It should have been the Ravens in that Super Bowl, but wow. Eagles get it done. Jalen Hurts wins Super Bowl MVP. And the winner of this swap happens to be Derrick Henry and the Eagles.